Hello, and welcome to another Sunday edition of Crossword Radio. This is your enigmatic host, The Brain, and today is Sunday, February 6th, 2022. They've changed up the little intro page here. So I was just thrown a little bit. I was looking down here. We don't get a preview clue anymore, which is a little sad, but oh well. All right, I will pause, go in, and then adjust the screen so I don't have to waste time of me scrolling up and down trying to center it. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're in. All right, Maine's small predicament. Small is sometimes just S. What is a predicament? Is a pickle issue? I don't think the answer is Maine's because there's not a abbreviation for that, is there? Maine's. But Maine is M-E. Is a predicament a mesa? Or a mess? M-E's. Okay. So this is just more confusion about whether or not to include the apostrophe S or not. But in this case we are, so Maine's is ME's, because the two-letter postal abbreviation for Maine is ME. Maine's small is S, and predicament is a mess. Okay, car maker once shed tears audibly. Well, that's sob. Car maker once is the definition there. They no longer exist. Well, they no longer make cars. I believe sob still exists in, like, the defense industry. They made like jet planes and stuff, which was all part of their whole advertising. Anyway, shed tears is to sob, S-O-B, and audibly is a homophone. A mecca for skiing education was helpful. A mecca for skiing, maybe. Like Aspen, Colorado, or somewhere in Switzerland, or one of those places. A mecca for skiing. Education was helpful. Learn. I don't know. Maybe that's M? That's a big long one. Betting choices improved teams' rests. Teams' rests. T-E-A-M-S-R-E-S-T-S. I think this is an anagram of teams' rests, and that is mattresses. Betting choices. Can I spell mattresses? I think it's like that. 2 T's, 2 S's. Overall, we have 3 S's, right? Yeah, okay. Yep. Education was helpful. Yeah, I don't know too many skiing meccas. Pear-shaped gem. Wrongly prorated. Okay, well, it sounds like an anagram of prorated. To mean a pear-shaped gem. P-R-O-R-A-T-E-D. Yep. What are we left with? Lots of stuff. P-R-O-R-E-D. Pear-shaped gem. I think I'll have to come back to that. Tourmaline, isn't that a gem? Gems that start with T. Have to come back to that, I think. Rob in Hollywood, taking temperature with the device put in the mouth. A thermometer is taking temperature with the device put in the mouth. Rob Rainier, is that something? Rob Lowe, device put in the mouth. Maybe it's a, in the mouth is a homophone indicator. I think I'll have to come back to that one. High spot, most always. Is Everest somehow? Always is ever? I think this might be Everest. But now I'm not sure. Pear-shaped gem. Teardrop is a Pear-shaped, I guess. Okay. High spot most always. Yep. I don't quite get it. But I think it's correct. Guess I'm invested in assets to be dispersed. Is this in an anagram of assets? Is this an estimate? Or I'm is invested in as in a... Wait. Guess, that's the definition. I am invested in an estate. Okay, assets are estate, I guess. Assets to be dispersed. Oh, so it's not an anagram or anything. I thought to be dispersed was an anagram, but no. Assets to be dispersed is your estate. Okay. There we go. A little tricky there. That seems like such a very obvious anagram indicator, but it isn't. Okay, how about this 4-letter one? Fake Southern meat. Southern can be S. What's our definition here? Fake or meat? Fake Southern meat. Don't know. A bit of arithmetic calculation recited. Sums. Some. A bit of is some. Yeah. And arithmetic recited is a homophone indicator of some, SUM, which is an arithmetic calculation. But it's a homophone of that to mean a bit of. And this, I can now see, is sham. Southern is S, meat is ham, and you get a sham, which is a fake. Mad Butcher's name connected with romantic music. Mad Butcher maybe is a anagram of butcher. Is this Schubert? Butchers. Butchers. Schubert. Yep. Alrighty. There we go. Not too bad. Mount in Israel has a golden brown color. Can I name any mountains in Israel? I don't know. Mount Sinai? I don't know. All the ones from the Bible those aren't necessarily in Israel. Ararat is what, in Turkey? In retreat. So it sounds like backwards maybe. Warning, captain of a submarine. In retreat. Warning, captain of a submarine. What is the captain of a submarine? Oh, are we like Captain Nemo? A warning is an omen. Yeah. Captain Nemo from what? Is that 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or something? I can't remember. But whatever. Something. Captain Nemo is a famous storied captain of a submarine. Okay. Buffalo Bill Fish Fork. Jeez. Buffalo Bill Fish Fork. I think I have no idea. Wow. Nope. I have no clue. Buffalo Bill Fish Fork. Okay. Was this mountain in Israel? Flag is to tire. I can see that. In scarlet, which is red. Withdrawn from service is retired. Okay. Buffalo Bill. Fish fork. Fish fork. Buffalo Bill. What is this? Has golden brown color. Tan or something? What is that? Seemingly don't exist in use. Seemingly could be apparently don't exist in use. So if you don't exist, you aren't. Okay. And to use something is to apply it. APPLY. If you apply your, knowledge you got from your college degree, you used it. You used your college degree. Okay. So aren't in apply, and you get apparently. Does this say anything? Rob in Hollywood taking temperature with a device put in mouth. A retainer is a device you put in your mouth. Rob Rayner. And temperature is ETA. I don't quite get why temperature is ETA. Taking Ada in Greek. Is Greek letter H? Don't know. Note, I attract disaster. Note, I attract disasters. Is this a failure? I lure. Okay, a note, right, is when you see the word note, it can be. You don't see this really in the New Yorker crossword, but in other cryptics it can be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, as in one of the musical notes. But usually in the New Yorker, it's going to be one of the solfege notes, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do notes. So this is fa. Note, fa. I is I. Attract is lure. And a disaster is a failure. Well, that looks like caramel for a golden brown color. Mount. Oh, I get it. A mount is a camel. Has a golden. Not quite sure where we're getting the R from. A mount is a camel. Mount in Israel. Has a. Well, it's camel with either RA or AR in it. And I'm not quite sure why. Ra is like the god in Egypt. The sun god, but I don't know what this is about. Buffalo Bill Cody, I think was his name. Fish fork. Cod. Okay. A fish is a cod. And I guess a Y is a fork, because a Y sort of looks like a fork with two tines. I guess that's what we were talking about here. Geez, okay. Oddly lit dome from long ago. Sounds like maybe an anagram of lit dome. Old time. Okay. From long ago. Yep. Whew, still don't know. A Mecca for skiing education was helpful. Greek peak. That's Osa. It's just comes up in regular non-cryptic crosswords a lot as a mountain in Greece. Included in glossary. So it's just hidden in the middle right there. If you do a lot of crosswords like I do, you'll probably know that. And if you don't, you might not. But included in glossary. You can see the O that we had and the A. And you could probably work that out. All right. A laser flashlight keeps one enthralled. Laser flashlight. Okay. One enthralled is a surf. So keeps is a hidden in the middle indicator there. Surf. And boy, I do not know. A Mecca A. So it's just A. Or not. Maybe a Mecca for skiing is what this is. If you were helpful, what did you do? You aided. Was helpful. Helped. Did. A Mecca for skiing education was helpful. if you were helpful, you availed. You availed yourself of something. It aided you. I'll have to get back to that, but anyway. The New Yorker gives you little explanations of the clues when we're all done. Let's see. Let's scroll down a little bit, just so we can see the bottom there. Okay. All right. So yeah, main is M-E, mains is M-E's, small is S, and a predicament is a mess. Yep. Hidden in the middle of glossary is Ossa, which is the Greek mountain. So a mecha for skiing. So A, veil plus ED. Maybe mecha for skiing is someplace called Vale. Education is ED. I get that. If you was helpful, it availed. Okay. Jeez. All right. A teardrop, right, is an anagram of prorated. Yeah. Okay. And apparently that's a gem. Rob, yep. In Hollywood, Rainer taking temperatures. T-A. Oh, temperature is just T. Okay, like in an equation, right? Like a physics equation. Temperature is T with A is just A. I just forgot. Whenever you see the letter A, you almost always means you're putting an A in there. A is just A, 99% of the time. Okay. So Rob Reiner, he directed, Shawshank Redemption, and many others. That's the only one I can remember right now. And then plus T for temperature and A for A, and a device you put in your mouth as a retainer. Yeah, I'm is invested in assets to be dispersed, right? Yeah, this one was kind of a tricky because dispersed sounds like such an anagram indicator, but it isn't. Assets to be dispersed is the definition. Or assets to be dispersed is to get you to estate. So it is to define estate, and I'm in estate is estimate. Schubert is a romantic composer, and it's an anagram of butcher. Butchers. Carmel. Wow. Maybe there is a mountain in Israel, not a mount as in a camel, as in something that you mount, but a mountain called Carmel with A. That's what I'm guessing. A bit of arithmetic. Calculation recited. Yep. And a homophone of sum. S-U-M. Yeah, fish is a cod. Y is just... Fork is Y, just because I guess Y looks like a fork. All right, mattresses, right? An anagram of teams rests. High spot, most, always. Everest, I guess. Something is always, it is ever. I wouldn't really call that a double definition. I think I would call that a cryptic definition. But because you would never use the word Everest as to mean, the superlative of ever. Right, homophone of sob, which is to cry audibly or shed tears audibly. You get the car maker. Old time, right, is an anagram of lit dome. Surf is hidden in the middle of laser flashlight. Right, seemingly is the definition here. Don't exist is aren't. In use, which is apply, and you get apparently. Yeah, note is fa plus I plus attract is lure, and you get a failure, which is a disaster. Flag is tire, and scarlet is red, and withdrawn from service is retired. Southern is S, meat is ham, and fake is a sham. And finally, in retreat, warning, so a reversal of a word that means a warning, which is an omen. You get Nemo, which is captain from, again, I believe 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or whatever it is, but I think that's it. But anyway, Captain Nemo. Alrighty, that'll do it. Don't forget to join us for tomorrow's regularly scheduled Monday New Yorker crossword. This has been The Brain. Stay safe out there. Bye.